I was wrong about you, wasn't I? I mean, look at you. You're all grown up. What a surprise. So grown up. Has anyone ever told you you're irresistible?
Not really.
You are just the cutest thing I've ever seen. I just want to eat you up. Such a big boy. Such a big boy. Such a big, big boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You know, I've really got things under control here, so if there's something you need to do...
No. I'm happy to make myself, available. Lend your hand or whatever, just till you get into the swing of things here.
It's been over 2.5 weeks.
Has it?
Aren't you gonna be late for school?
I'm at the point now where I can pretty much set my own schedule. More or less.
Really? I don't remember 10th grade being...
11th.
11th grade being like that. You don't want to miss your ride. Look how messy you are. Look how messy you are.
You know, he's very picky about his bath. I should probably show you.
They never carry any books. You ever notice that? We walk around like two librarians all the time.
Please. You're like obsessed with Nina DeMeo and her escorts.
I guess not carrying any books leaves your hands free to do other things. Why couldn't that be us?
How about no car, no guys, no cigarettes, no attitude?
We could bomb some cigarettes.
Yeah. Are you gonna tell me what you did on number 7 or not?
Think of the 80 and dying test. When you're 80 and dying, what are you gonna look back on and regret not doing? I swear to you, getting the right answer on number 7 is not gonna be on the list. Let's leave our books in our lockers today. What do you say? What are you doing?
Connect the dots. A few more freckles and we've got the Oakland Bay Bridge.
Oh, damn.
What? Where are you going?
Headline. You know how it is? Second thought, maybe don't. Hey, you said the shelves would take 2 weeks, tops.
That was before I hadn't sent him to make the job last winter.
Charlie, I gotta work. 500 words on the proliferation of Japanese noodle restaurants in the city.
I hadn't noticed.
Due at 5 on the dot.
So you'll be 15 minutes late. Your editor will understand.
15, huh?
I can make it 10.
Oh, God, you are young.
It's not like some weird sexual thing that I should be interested in her just because she's taking care of my brother, is it?
You realize that this paper is due in 3 days.
Yeah. See, I get this funny pain thing in my stomach whenever I see her.
Funny pain thing? You're gone, man.
Okay, so she's older, a little, which is tough, but not impossible. Definitely have to make the first move. Any suggestions?
Yeah, snap out of it, okay? Do you have any clue how to analyze the poem to his coy mistress in terms of its theme, language, metaphor, imagery, and meter?
Not off the top of my head.
Well, you better figure it out, because if you spend the next 3 days mooning over this babysitter and blow this paper and get put on academic probation and get benched from the team and we lose another game, me and 10 other guys are going to come to your house and do a job on your face so that no girl will ever find you attractive again. Okay?
There's no point in threatening a man-in-law. Hopeless.
Babe, what's Uncle Kurt's wife's name again? The new one. The one he moved to France for?
Marnie. Marie. Something like that.
What about Nana and Papa? And when were they born?
What is this, Claude?
When we're supposed to do our family trees. Like with cut-out construction paper. You know, all that. So, Nana and Papa?
Huh? Nana died in '86, same year as Grandma Jane, and Papa was in, like, '89. They're both 70-something. I don't know. Can't you do the math?
What about Grandpa? Last one, I promise. And Grandpa Jack. When was he born?
I don't know, Claude. Honest, I don't. Mom was 10 when he took off. She never talked about him. No one's heard from him since, like, the Eisenhower administration.
But he's alive. I mean, no one knows that he isn't alive.
We're real low on fabric softener.
He could be alive. All right, Bailey? Hello? Hello?
So we take the Fillmore bus to Geary and the Geary bus to Castro? Castro one takes forever.
You need anything from Mr. Graham?
I don't know, can I?
He was going to send me the monthly statement from the estate.
Can I borrow $10?
What for?
Cab fare, in case we're out past the bus's last run.
Cab fare? The library's like 3 blocks away.
We're kind of not going to the library. There's this party we heard about. It's supposed to be this huge blowout. We're going to crash.
Thanks, John.
Look, if my mom calls, could you tell her that we did go to the library?
Sure thing.
Cool. Actually, that only worked till 9. After 9, could you tell her that we went down to the corner to get some pizza?
No problem.
Great, see you later. Anytime after 10, could you tell her that I was so fried from studying that I kind of crashed on Julia's bed and you don't think it's such a good idea to wake me up? He's got us covered, Lib.
I've got you covered, Lib. Have fun. Hey, Char, you ever been with an older woman?
Why? What do you want to know?
I'm just curious. That's all.
Yeah. Sure I have.
What's it like?
It's great. Older women are great.
So you don't think that an age difference is necessarily a big problem?
Are you kidding me? It can work in your favor. You know all that stuff about women peaking later than guys.
So how do you get something like that going?
The big thing is, you gotta let them know you're not so young. You can't talk to them about stuff they're interested in.
What do you mean?
Say she's like, I don't know, a restaurant critic.
A restaurant critic?
She's got all these books about cooking and food and stuff. So you say something like, you know, I've never understood the difference between Szechuan and Mandarin cuisine.
So you ask her something she knows about?
What, is she a senior or something?
Yeah.
Go for it, man.
Maybe I should check to see if my mom called. Lib, would you relax? We can't sit here forever, you know. I mean, we didn't take 3 buses to sit on the hood of a Pontiac and watch other people have fun. People are gonna think we're major geeks if we go in there looking like we don't know anyone. Okay. So we go in there saying, like, has anyone seen David? Who's that? Well, there's 5 Davids in Social Loan. There's gotta be at least one here. What do you say? Has anyone seen David? It's not much of a conversation starter. No, but it's a plan.
Kirsten?
Owen was playing with my key ring out here today, and he must have dropped it somewhere. I didn't realize it until now.
Want some help?
Yeah, thanks. Geez, it's cold out here, isn't it?
You want my sweater?
No.
Oh, come on, don't be silly. Take it.
Thanks.
Okay, the thing to do is divide the backyard into quadrants.
Sounds like you've done this before.
Yeah? Well, once I got into a fist fight with Tommy Slavato from up the street, and he knocked my front tooth out. Spent like a whole day back here trying to find it.
Which one was it? Kinda hard to believe that smile isn't 100% natural.
Found him.
Great.
are you so happy about?
Nothing.
I decided I'm gonna find him. Grandpa Jack. I'm gonna find him.
You're gonna find him.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna go out and look for him.
Yep.
And you know how to do that?
Of course not. I'm in the 5th grade. I'll just get some help.
The thing is, Claude, he's been missing for like 30 years. And he could be dead.
Or maybe he doesn't really want to be found.
Or maybe he's waiting for someone to want to find him.
I just don't think you should get your hopes up, Claude.
Did you ever look for him? Did you ever ask any questions about him at all? Did you?
Well, no, but...
There wasn't much point.
Jeez. I'd hate to think what would happen to me if I ended up missing for 30 years.
Claudia.
Well, I'm gonna find him.
That night, the princess was at dinner with her father, the king, and his royal court, when there came a strange knocking on the door, and a voice cried out, "Princess, princess, let me in." The princess ran to see who it could be, and was startled to see the frog.
Still reading to him in his sleep?
He can hear me.
It's amazing, huh? I've always been fascinated by the unconscious mind.
You mean the subconscious mind?
Exactly.
I had no idea you were interested in psychology, Bailey.
I dabble. So, I know how important it is to stimulate Owen's imagination.
Little boys with imaginations grow up to be men who are creative and resourceful. Men I find very, very sexy.
I, had an imaginary friend when I was a kid.
No kidding? It's supposed to be a sign of real sensitivity.
Really? Huh. Yeah, his name was Lloyd. Lloyd. W. Loomis. Lloyd Loomis. And I guess I must have been pretty sensitive because Lloyd and I would spend hours just imagining together.
What did you and Lloyd talk about?
Baseball, mainly. Yeah, I wanted to be a ball player. And Lloyd was living with me, under my bed, I think. And, 'cause his father was a catcher for this minor league farm team of the Giants. And so he was on the road all the time, and...
So you took him in?
Except during the off season. Is that weird?
No. Actually, it's a sign of a very nurturing and caring person.
Yeah, I'd lend him my clothes and feed him, and save him a place at the table next to me. Why am I telling you this?
What? I think it's wonderful.
Claudia?
You want to explain?
Alan Tisk, Golden State Private Investigations. We spoke.
And nice to meet you, Mr. Tisk. I'll take it from here, Charlie.
No, Claudia, you won't take it from here. You can't just call up a private eye and...
What's going on?
Mr. Tisk and I are going to find Grandpa.
Jack Gordon left his wife and daughter approximately 30 years ago in Seattle. Brief stint in the U.S. Navy during WW2.
Yep. That's all we know.
You hired a private detective?
30 years is a long time to be missing.
See, Claude, that's what we told you. You're wasting the man's time.
Am I?
Never say die.
I'm with you, Mr. Tisk.
Good. Then let's talk business. My retainer is $500, payable up front.
Wow. My retainer didn't cost nearly that much.
I charge $100 an hour plus expenses.
Could we do this in, like, 15 minutes? Can you recommend somebody cheaper?
How about a free tip? Try the Veterans Administration.
Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Tisk.
You were sleeping in Sev.
I was not.
Yes, you were. I saw you. You were doing that head jerking thing. Shut up. 4 hours sleep. It is a miracle that I'm even standing. So what's the verdict? Did you have fun? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Did you? Yeah, I guess. Sort of. It's kind of hard to carry a conversation with the music cranking. So did you see me dancing with that blonde guy with the parrot tattoo? He was gorgeous. So do you like him? Like him? It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, he had his eyes closed the whole time. He was sort of moaning to the music. I don't really think he knew I was there.
Weren't you guys at Brian Dennehan's last night?
Yeah. Pretty happening, huh? I can't believe those bonehead neighbors called the cops. I mean, the music wasn't so loud. Totally. Cal drag.
You know, Jason's parents will leave in town tomorrow. And me and Nina were thinking about doing something, if you're interested.
Great.
Okay, you guys, everything off your desks. I know you spent the evening with King Lear last night, so let's see how much of it actually sunk in, huh? Oh, you're beautiful when you're angry. Papers on my desk when you're done. And tonight's assignment is to finish the play.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
I'm sure you can. Don't you have that kind of information in a computer? And can't you just, like, type in his name and tell me where he is?
Against our policy to give out that kind of information to the general public.
It's real important that I find him. He owes me money. Look, Sergeant. I'm an orphan. My 4 brothers and sisters are orphans. We're all alone and we have no one to take care of us. And this man is our only surviving grandparent. Yet we have no idea where he is or if he's alive even. That's Gordon. Gordon.
You gotta see this place. Sea Ranch. All the houses are built to fit, like, right into the environment.
Yeah?
I think this skirt makes my butt look too big.
No, you look great. See, I'd love to do that. Build houses like that.
Like what?
Environmentally, you know, conscious. Like a Sea Ranch.
Oh, yeah, see, I don't think I know the place. God, I hate these events. The Bay Area Restaurateurs Association annual cocktail party in brown nosing hour. You know how lucky you are not to get invited to these things.
Well, at least the food's good, right?
Hey, the shells came out great.
Yeah, didn't they?
I don't know, Charlie. We're gonna have to come up with some new excuse for you being here in the afternoon.
Right.
You know, my kitchen cabinets could use some refinishing.
These next few weeks are gonna be I got a house painting thing over in Mill Valley.
Okay, so how can we work this? I'll call you, you call me.
Yeah, sure, it sounds good.
Okay, Charlie. So, you sure we're square on the shelves?
Paid in full.
Where you been?
Out. What you doing? Are you throwing this away?
MYOB, huh, Claude?
Can I keep some of this if you don't want it? Mom bought you this music box.
It's kid stuff, Claude. I'm not a kid anymore.
You're right. Oh, I remember when you got this.
Claudia.
Presented to Julia Salinger as the most promising freshman in the whole...
Do you mind? I don't feel like staring at a bunch of lousy trophies every day of my life, okay?
Whoa, what's gotten into you?
Nothing. It's just like all your violin stuff. I mean, all these dumb plaques and awards and lessons and practicing and competitions and everything. I mean, does that really make you happy?
Yeah, it does.
Just whipped up some spaghetti and meatballs. It's your favorite, right?
Did I say that? Yeah, I guess.
Dinner is served.
They only made dinner?
Can you believe they only give you 6 meatballs in a can? Is that a ripoff?
Is this seat taken?
No?
No! I was gonna sit there. On that side. So that I could serve.
Who cares where you sit?
You've got a whole bench to yourself. There's even enough space for Lloyd.
Lloyd?
Bailey's imaginary baseball playing friend.
Eat.
What is this? You have an imaginary friend, babe?
You weren't supposed to mention that.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
And what position does he play?
I'm really sorry. I didn't know you hadn't told me.
An imaginary friend, huh, babe?
Named Lloyd? That's so cute.
This is a fascinating insight.
Okay, can we just drop this, please?
Sorry.
What time is it? I gotta get to the restaurant.
Hey, you work too hard, Charlie.
Yeah, right. You're one to talk.
Could you pass the,
I could use a little vacation. I've been thinking about taking some time driving up the coast.
No kidding. Ever been to Sea Ranch?
cheese,
The place with all the houses?
please?
You know it?
That is so beautiful.
Isn't it? I love that place.
Wait, every building complements its natural surroundings?
Right.
Why can't they do that here in the city?
I know. I feel exactly the same way.
Kidding. It was really nice of you guys to include me tonight.
Well, sure. Of course. Absolutely.
I didn't know your brother was such a chef.
Wait till you try his tuna casserole.
Well, it was sweet of him to make such a fuss.
He means well.
Seems like he's always thinking of other people.
Oh, no, he's a pretty great kid.
I'm so sorry about last night, Bailey.
Forget about it.
No, really, I mean it. It never occurred to me that you hadn't told anybody that you had an imaginary...
It was a line, okay?
What?
A line. I just made it up.
You did?
The thing is, I don't want to play any more games. Kirsten,
Salinger residence. Oh, hi. God, you're up and about early. No, that's okay, I already did. On my way to work. Last pair. Obstructed view through the... It was the best I could do. Well, who needs to see Gregorian chants anyway, right? Charlie. So, we'll hook up after work tomorrow? Great.
Julia! Guess we both have snooze button syndrome, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
I thought I'd show this in class. It's Peter Brooks's film of King Lear. You seen it? Me neither. The date took me to see it in college, and I slept through the whole thing. I'm hoping it was a guy and not the movie. So, anything you want to say about yesterday's quiz? You and Libby really helped the curve. I gave you a 52. That's an F, Julia.
Yeah, well, I guess I didn't get the play. Shakespeare, you know, it's hard.
I'd believe you if you said you hadn't read it, but not understand it? Come on. Last year, that paper you wrote on Othello, that was much harder stuff.
Okay, you're right, I didn't read it.
That F is going to pull down the rest of your grade. And that would be too bad, don't you think? Look, you and Libby want to earn some extra credit tonight. Give me 5 type pages on what qualities make Lear a tragic hero. I'll take the F's off the books, okay? Yikes. See you in class.
Mr. Gordon? Jack Gordon?
That's right. Can I do something for you?
I'm selling Girl Scout cookies.
Thought you girls wore a uniform.
Oh, I ripped mine. I'm trying to get my tree climbing badge. So you want to buy some? They're $3 a box.
I don't think so. Thanks anyway. Why don't you try Marilyn over there?
Maybe you'd like to buy your wife a box of her favorites.
I haven't had a wife for more years than you've been alive, my dear. Tell you what, I'll take a couple of chocolate mint kind.
So, this is where you live? On a boat? Neat.
The only way to live. You wake up in the morning and you decide you hate the view. Well, all you gotta do is loose the moor and you sail off to someplace you like better.
I've never been on a ship before. I'd like to learn how to sail.
You never stood behind a wheel? Never come about? Never hoisted a mizzen?
I'm only 11.
Fair enough.
I mean, did your daughter sail before she was 11?
It's $6, right? You see something that interests you?
She liked violin music.
Hey, I'm missing the latest issue of Rolling Stone. Check to see if it's in there, would you, babe?
Check for yourself.
What the hell? What is going on with you?
All of a sudden you're interested in Gregorian chants, huh?
It's Gregorian chants, I think. And what the hell is your problem?
My problem is you don't know how to stay out of other people's territory.
What?
I'm interested in her, okay?
In Kirsten? You mean she's the older woman? You said a senior.
What do you think I made her that dinner for last night?
I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea what you're thinking, bae. You're 16 years old. You're in high school. She's in grad school. She's a professional. You actually think she's going to be interested in you?
I could ask you the same thing.
For your information, she asked me out. So I guess she's not waiting around for you to make your move.
You can have any girl you want. You just walk into a room and every girl in there wants to be with you. You always get whatever you want.
That's bull, man.
And this is important to me.
It's a fantasy, babe.
So what? So it's my fantasy. What is wrong with that? I spend my whole life worrying about everyone and taking care of everything. But this is mine. And maybe it won't work out, but maybe it will. Maybe 1 in a million it will. And you know what else, Charlie? You walk down the street tomorrow and you'll see someone or some woman will pay you to do a job for her in her place and you'll hop into bed with her and you'll forget all about Kirsten. I know you.
Screw you, Bailey.
So what do you say, your house or mine? I want to go to this party tonight. Oh, no, we can't. We've got a paper due. So what'll it be? So we blow it off. Come on, Liv, it could be so much fun. Julia, we've got like 12 hours to get this F off our record.
So what? So we get an F. It's not going to kill us.
Something has definitely gone wrong with you. Did you have like a little stroke?
No, I just don't want to spend the night writing a stupid paper. Please, Liv.
No.
Why not?
Is this party really so important to you? I mean, you really care that much about Nina DeMeo and your stupid friends? You know, they don't even know your name.
And you care that much about getting another A?
I'm not going to explain this to you. I'm not going to explain why it's better to work hard and get good grades and, like, go to college than hang out with people who talk about, I don't know, getting drunk.
At least they don't spend their time comparing perfect attendance records and swapping answers to trig questions.
If you're bored with my company, don't let me keep you.
That's not what I'm saying.
You know, you're one to talk. You've got more A's than anyone. And if it's all so moronic, then what the hell have you been doing?
I don't know. I don't know. It's stupid, Liv. It's all just a stupid waste of time. Because tomorrow could all be over, just like that. It could all be over before I've had any fun at all.
Listen, I didn't want to say anything until I was sure.
Well, Ross called. He wants to know if you can switch your lesson to Friday.
But now I am. Well, sure that is. I found him. I found him. Our grandfather? Grandpa Jack. I found him. He's been living in the marina on a sailboat all this time. Isn't that funny?
How do you know it's him, Claude? Did you talk to him?
Duh.
And he said he was our grandfather?
Well, no, but he is. Okay, number 1, his name is Jack Gordon.
That's a pretty common name.
Number 2, he was in the Navy.
So are hundreds of guys, Claude.
Number 3, he listens to violin music all the time. Number 4...
Claudia.
Number 4 is he's been married 2 times. Except he doesn't ever like to talk about his first marriage. You know, probably because he feels so bad about leaving Mom.
But you never asked him, Claude, did you? You never said, I think you're my grandfather.
Of course not. I mean, he left the family once before. If I told him there were 5 of us, he'd probably have a heart attack or disappear. He's got to get to know us first. And before he finds out, well, we belong to him. You don't believe me?
Claudia, it's not that we don't want to.
It just sounds so...
Unlikely.
None of you did anything to find him. You never even tried. But I did. I found him. So I don't care what you think. I know he's our grandfather. The thing is, it'd be really good to have someone else around. Just in case. Just in case something happens, or Bailey and Julia go away to college, or Charlie gets tired of taking care of us, which I could understand. Just in case.
You check on Claude?
Only one she'll talk to is Owen. How's this going?
Essentially, I'm screwed. I can't concentrate. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's just... things are just not going real well right now.
Does this have anything to do with you and Charlie? Because I'm getting some vibes.
Don't get me started, okay?
It can't be that bad. On second thought.
Looking at an F. Maybe a G minus. Not that you would know what that's like. So, have fun at your party.
I'm sure you'll come up with something by tomorrow. Do you have a thesis sentence? A thesis sentence, a summary of what you want to say.
Yeah. This poem doesn't make any sense.
Okay, how about this? To his coy mistress is Andrew Marvell's lament to the timelessness of love and the mortality of human flesh.
Do I know you?
Type it in. Timelessness of love, mortality of human flesh.
This is great. This is fantastic. This... Gosh. Now what?
In so doing, the poet and his mistress, instead of being at the mercy of time, become its master.
This is where I want to put in the quote. Like amorous birds of prey, our time devour. Whoa, I am good. We're good. We're good. You're good.
Devour time, like amorous birds of prey. Time check.
2:15.
You're kidding. Damn, I can't. Look, just do a couple of paragraphs on the imagery and come up with a conclusion. I'm going to bed.
Hey. You saved my life.
I know.
So?
So?
So was it fun?
Party? I didn't go.
Really?
Yeah, I got stuck at home dealing with stuff.
So did you write it?
You?
Yeah, I kind of did. Look, why don't you read it over really fast, and maybe you could say some of the same stuff differently. Even if it's all 5 pages, you could still turn something in.
That's okay. But thanks.
Okay, gang, let's get started. Why don't we talk about the last scene between Lear and his daughters? Goneril, Reagan, Cordelia, they all... His parents, Salinger. You have something for me?
Julia?
I'm sorry.
Mr. Gordon? I'm Bailey Salinger.
Yes?
I think you met my kid's sister, Claudia.
Oh, sure did. The Girl Scout.
The what?
She's a pistol, that one.
Yeah, she is. The thing is, Mr. Gordon, I don't think she's been completely upfront with you. I'm not sure what she told you about her situation.
I'm not following.
Our parents were killed in a car accident last March. It was a drunk driver.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And we're kind of on our own. There's not much family, just an uncle in Europe, but he couldn't really deal. All our grandparents are gone, except for one, our mother's father. He's been out of the picture for like 30 years. You and he have the same name.
Do we now?
See, my sister's gotten it into her head that Claude's got this crazy idea that, well, that you're him. And of course, you're not. I mean, that's what we've told her. I mean, there's no way you could be our grandfather. Right? My mother's name was Diana. Want a lift? You know what I did today?
Seatbelt.
Seatbelt, right. I went to see a friend of yours. We sat on the dock of his boat and talked for a long time. He's a really nice guy.
I told you.
But you know what, Claude? He's not our grandfather.
You told him about us, didn't you? See, that's why he doesn't want to
There
admit
weren't
that.
any kids from his first marriage. He never lived in Seattle, just passed through. And he's got grandkids. 6 of them. He showed me pictures. I think you knew he wasn't all along, didn't you? Claudia, whatever you thought he could do for you, however you thought he could help or make things easier, whatever you needed him to be, we gotta be that for you. Because it's just us. That's all we got. It's just us. We're not doing so bad, are we? I mean, I know sometimes it's hard, but on the whole, I'd say we're doing pretty okay. And you? Claudia?
Are we just gonna sit here or what?
Excuse me, Nina? You have change for $1? Change, you have change?
I don't know. Yeah.
Great.
Miss Miner?
Yeah.
She almost failed me last year.
Like Shakespeare's ever gonna be relevant in my life.
Really? Bummer taking the bus, huh?
Oh, you have no idea. My boyfriend usually gives me a lift home, but he has detention today. He mooned Mrs. Fedora.
You're kidding, that was him?
Yeah.
Bio class, right?
Him.
Oh.
But his big mistake was telling her to consider herself lucky, since that was probably the only male butt she was gonna see all decade. I think the lab fumes got to him.
Rumor has it she used to be a he.
Really?
Yeah.
Mrs. Fedora?
You ever looked at her wrists? Tree trunks.
Who taught her to put on makeup anyway, you know? I mean, cosmetics should not look like they've been applied with a spatula.
Words to live by.
Yeah. Hey, you know Lady Sutter, right? Oh my God. Now this is a story.
When's Charlie getting up?
Beats me.
Might as well go ahead and order. It's just 4 of us for dinner. Charlie's got a date.
Hey there.
Hey, you look nice. Should be a great concert.
I'm really looking forward to it. Sorry I had to cancel and sort of last minute, huh, Charlie?
I'm sorry. Work. Listen, let me pay you for the ticket.
No, it's okay. I'm going with this guy, George. He's been after me to go out for a while. Turns out he loves Gregorian chants.
Yeah, who doesn't? George, huh?
I'm meeting him right outside. I gotta go. See ya.
So can you give me a lift, Bailey? Bailey.
What is so fascinating?
Ordering here or what?
I thought you were,
What do you need, an explanation in writing? We're not going out, okay?
Thanks.
Pass the bread, wait.
What's going on here?
You and Kirsten? Wait, you were going out with Kirsten?
Claude, have a
With
roll.
Kirsten?
Can we order?
Sure, Charlie.
What are you having?
A steak.
You always have steak.
So?
You gotta watch your cholesterol.
Yeah, I'll get tested.
She's like a truck driver.
Listen, I got this idea. And I don't want you to say no, because it would be really cool. And did you know you can rent sailboats at the marina?
Sounds logical.
And they let you take them out all day if you want. But you have to have a grown-up. Charlie?
I'm in.
Great. Have you guys ever been sailing?
No.
I don't think so.
See, the thing about sailing is you can just loosen the moorings and go wherever you want. You do have to know some things like swabbing the deck and coming about and mizens. Well, that's a sail. But I can show you. See? It's fun for the whole family.